I'm the queen of the jungle.
What is up, my beautiful pride? It's your girl Kelly J, aka Lioness J, and I'm back with another video. Today I would like to talk to you about kindness, the clap back seed, how to show kindness when someone has offended you. I would like to start this video off by saying thank you so much to all my followers and friends who have been walking with me, walking with the village, walking with the pride. I love you guys so much. I don't want to take up too much of your time. This video will be short. I don't like to go off the randles sometimes with some of my motivational quotes. If I could just keep it at a minute, I would do that. I'm not a preacher or nothing, not claiming to be. I am a PK. I know a couple things about the word. So I would love to showcase more of those videos to you guys, and hopefully they encourage you just as much as they encourage me. Without further ado, let's get started and get into the video. So first, I just want to say that if you want to be at peace, mind, body, and soul, you have got to show kindness. Webster's dictionary defines kindness as the quality of being generous, sweet, considerate, and friendly. In this world and climate that we live in, we cannot continue to live in the mentality of offense. Now, if you know something about the Lioness, you already know that I blow on a short fuse, and I'm actually in therapy right now to get a couple of screws loose because, see, I'm not the chick that will argue with you because you might come up missing. But I can't. Girl, chill out. Oh my gosh. So sorry guys, I literally had to switch my area because my uncle came in and needed to install his TV, and it was a lot of noise, and I've literally recorded this video like 5 times probably already. So that's that. Basically what I'm saying is that even though, you know, I've learned how to not blow a short fuse. When I say I've learned, it honestly is not easy. It's literally easier said than done, because what I've learned honestly is that when you clap back and give that negative energy away, it never stops. The nature of anger, bitterness, and, you know, rage is that it always has to feed itself. It's just never ending. Like, when you allow yourself to stay in that type of mentality, you stay there. It's so easy to stay there. Bitterness and anger only lead to one place, and that's destruction, more problems, more damage, more actions that you are willing to take that sometimes will come back to bite you in the butt, and things that sometimes will come back to bite you in the butt, and things that you cannot take back, and it's just not worth it. So the question becomes, how do we handle it a different way? So let me introduce you to a scripture in Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 21 through 22. I have it written down here. It says, "Do not take to heart all the things that people say, lest you hear your servant cursing at you. Your heart knows that many times you yourself have cursed others." So in other words, step number 1, don't take it personal. Proverbs 19:11 says that good sense makes one slow to anger, and it is his glory to overlook an offense. So what should that tell you? There is reward. God rewards those who overlook an offense. When we choose to sow the seed of kindness and mercy, we harvest that back to ourselves. We harvest that back to our bodies, and we harvest that back to our world. There is blessing and miracles in overlooking an offense. You can't gain a miracle by living in negativity and living in cussing people out and telling people how it is. That's not how it works. But it says when we sow the seed of clapback, meaning bitter actions, poor attitudes, unforgiveness, that is the only thing we harvest from doing that. We learn to release ourselves from the negativity that affects our peace, and it affects our bodies and our health. Step number 2, understand that people just got issues. All of us got issues that we all working through, and it is not your job to figure it out. When the offense comes, let's cast that care. that anger, that bitterness, that strife to our vindicator, to the one who will bring us justice, to the one who loves us and cares deeply about every single detail of our lives. Because what we are doing is training our bodies and our mind to release the negativity that is attempting to plague our mind and plague our health and plague our peace. And lastly, step number 3, protect your peace. Protect your peace at all costs, whether that means blocking someone off of social media, cutting some people off, logging off of social media. I know I've done that thousands of times just to gain your peace and sanity back, sense of self back, your well-being back. Anything that you have to do to protect your peace, do it. Because at the end of the day, clapping back will not bring you peace. Going tit for tat will not bring you peace. Being petty will not bring you peace. To all my relationship people out there, being mad at that person to show them or teach them a lesson will not bring you peace. At the end of the day, you've got to forgive and move on. Because the first thing about showing kindness, you have to do it to yourself. You have to be kind to yourself. And forgiveness ain't about them, it's about you. You have to show kindness to yourself first before you can show kindness to anyone else. Now, with all this saying, that don't mean that you have to, let people walk all over you. Ask, when you feel like you've reached the point where you've done all that you can, ask God to give you clear direction, clear insight. What should I say, God? How should I handle this situation? How should I move around this person that's bothering me at work? How should I move around this family member who's making me feel just unwanted and just like I'm a mistake? Give me the words to say. Make it clear. Make it known. I'm a living witness that God will do that. But one thing I will say is this. Can't get clear direction. Hear me. You cannot receive clear direction when you are busy still feeding your anger. I love y'all. Mwah. Peace. Be kind and stay in peace. Mwah. Love you.